What's up, all the Gunpla fans? Welcome back to another episode of TeamZeon. First, I gotta thanks to all the new subscribers. Your support is my biggest motivation to continue creating more video. Also, if you're new to the channel, welcome to TeamZeon. You found around 80% of my videos by XG, but sometimes I do build master grade, perfect grade, and real grade. Anything have to do with Gundam, I build. And also you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook where you can find more picture about my build. I put the link below the description. So that's it for the blah blah blah. Today's episode, Mg Barbatos. Yeah, it's been long enough for my build. It came out last year, but I finally have time to build. You know, recently gotta stay home, nothing to do. So it's good time for me to start an MG. The Mg Barbatos is very interesting master grade. You know, when I build the Mg Barbatos, especially the interframe, it feels like I'm building a perfect grade. Again, the Barbatos Gundam is from the Gundam series called Iron Blood Orphan. If you haven't watched the series, I highly recommend you go check it out. It's something very different than other Gundam series. We're gonna talk more about the Mg Barbatos when we come back, so stay tuned. But make sure you hit the like and subscribe to the channel for more future videos. Stay tuned and enjoy.
すればいい？俺が。
Welcome back, Mg Barbatos. First, this is how I'm gonna display my Barbatos without the outside pieces. I gotta say, Bandai did a fantastic job on the interframe. When you open the box of the Barbatos, the interframe runner is more than any of the runner. There's so many pieces, it's an interframe pieces. And what's so cool about is you see the blue pistol thing, you know, they came a lot of them. And a lot of people say the Barbatos is the best MG in 2019. But I gotta hold back a little bit, you know. Everything is fantastic, but it got some minor problem with this kit. It's the interframe. But I gotta say, Bandai did fantastic job on the interframe. It's so detailed. Of course, they came in the black color. You know, if you don't paint it, it won't look as nice. You know, if you paint it, it make it more metal look. And it look like Terminator. And my God, look at the back pieces. Look at the body. It's so detailed. They came so many separate pieces. You have to put it together. And first, I gotta mention some problem with this hand over here. First, I gotta mention the hand. This hand definitely Bandai didn't do a very good job with it. First, this is the only pieces you come with it. So wherever you need to swap different type of hand, you just take off the front pieces, you're attaching a different one. But the problem is, all those weapons is kind of heavy. And when you try to attaching and hold it, and this pieces over here, it came off very easy. This is one of the problems that I have. And another problem is, you see how this connect over here? Yeah, you see how these pieces connect over here? If you paint the whole interframe like me, make sure you clean these pieces over here before you attaching back in over here. You know, even that you didn't paint, when you put this hand inside, it's kind of tight. What is very good, but another problem is over here. This over here, if you don't pay attention enough, and then when you try to twist the hand like this, you must hold it very tight over here and twisting the hand. Don't do it like this. When you do it like this, it's so easy to break the hand, because the plastic that came with it is the soft plastic. So these pieces is very easy to break. That's one of the problem that I have. Another problem I have is the leg over here. If you paint this model, if you're putting a very heavy paint, you gotta be careful. Make sure when you move these pieces over here, you move it from the back. Don't do it over here like this. You see, when you do it like this, that's another chances you're gonna break the leg. The third little problem is the pistol. If you pull too far away, and the pistol have a chances to came off. So when it came off, it's kind of hard to put it back together. So if you put it back together, make sure you have to be careful. When you stick it back in there, don't damage the pistol. I mean, not only the hand pistol, all the pistol from the body, you gotta be careful when you try to moving around doing action pose. Make sure you don't pull the pistol too far away. Some pistol, like especially the leg over here, if it came off, it's so hard to put it back. I mean, that's all the three problems I have for this kit. Other than that, everything is so fantastic. I mean, especially the interframe is so detailed, man. Bandai, you are amazing. This is how I'm going to display my Barbatos without the armor. Look at the detail. If you ping the interframe, make sure all the connection when you put it together, clean off the paint before you sticking the connection. If all the connection with the ping in there, and then when you connect, it make it more tight. So when you try to moving around, that's the chances you were damaging the part, because the plastic they're using for the interframe is a different type of plastic, it's a soft plastic. So I mean the hand, you gotta be super careful, because I saw people damaging the leg and the hand very easy. I mean without the paint too. So that's something that you might want to consider when you put it together, when you play around with the interframe a lot. When you're building the Mg Barbatos, 70% of the time is going to the interframe. Like I said before, there's more interframe part on the runner than the armor. Oh, and the last thing that I have to tell you guys, be aware is if you do want to paint the interframe, make sure you keep all the pieces on the safe places, because they have a lot of tiny pieces. You're missing one pieces, they have a chance that you're not connecting the whole interframe. So that's the last suggestion I have for you guys. When you actually want to paint the interframe, make sure you keep all the pieces in the safe boxes. Don't miss any. I mean, I know it's an MG, but when you talk about the little pieces, it can come down to a very tiny pieces like RG. So make sure you find a box to keep all the pieces. After you paint, make sure you keep it safe. Don't lose any pieces. Overall, the Mg Barbatos is a fantastic kit. That's a kit that you don't want to miss. I won't say that a must-have, but I gotta say this is definitely a masterpiece from Bandai. If you built Perfect Gray before, the interframe of Perfect Gray, you know how detailed is the Perfect Gray interframe. And when I'm building the Barbatos, this is what remind me of Perfect Gray is. And we know Master Gray, they have a very good interframe for all the model, but I don't know, because you know this is the latest MG that I ever built from Bandai, so I'm not sure the previous Master Gray how it compared with this one. But for what so far that I experienced, is this is something different. This Master Gray over here is just something different, you know. Hopefully Bandai will keep it in the future. I can't stop looking at the back side of the interframe, man. It's just so beautiful. So that's it for today's video. I hope my video can give you some new idea. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe to the channel for the future video. Like I always say, building a Gunpla, when you're feeling tired or lost patience, stop it. Continue next day. Don't rush. And I wish everybody have a happy build. And I am Yamasaki from TeamZeon. See you.